We're live here on the surface of the moon. This is Teddy K, the King. Mr. Whoever, Teddy K, the King. We're out here fighting the wars, conquering the planets, trying to save our Mother Earth for you, the American people, the American idiots. And we want to remind you that you need leadership. You're looking for leadership all over this universe. We needed some guidance, and I am the guidance that you will need to lead us to environmental balance. A levolution is what I propose. A levolution of peace. We need a king who is a benevolent king, who can lead us through this environmental troubles we are in. Now, I just want to share with you a new American flag that I propose. Help us remember our Native American roots. We're going to put a new image on the flag. And this is Apathy Hour Live. Apathy Hour Live, can you believe it? Call in and talk to the king, or don't bother. Because if you don't bother and you don't take any action, then the king will leave by decree, by executive order. Here we go. It's going to be crazy. Speaking to you, the American people, and the people of the world, here it is as it spins. And we're taking calls from all over the world today. This is Apathy Hour. You don't care. You don't care about the magnetic pole reversal. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. What are you going to do? You're going to need leadership. You're going to need the Space Force. The Space Force over here. That's who we need to guide us. With me, the king, whoever, Teddy, whoever. Call in, talk to the king. I'm here for you. I bet you don't think so. But after I conquered, guess what I left? Guess what I left? I left a barren planet. We took all the resources. The Space Force helped me with the extraction of all the resources. And we're left with a barren planet. But if you call in, talk to the king, tell him you really don't care. We know you don't care. The phone won't ring. Trust me. I'll bet on it. It will not ring. And we have our protest signs. The ads are distracting us. We are constantly distracted. That's what happens when you're watching TV, watching a cell phone all day long. But yet, we have the environment behind us. And it is getting warmer out there. We need the plants, the animals, the insects, all to survive. And I'm your candidate. I'm your new king, Teddy K, whoever, is about peace and bringing a levolution to the people, for the people, and by the people. And as a surprise, I will be bequeathing super soakers to all my citizens under my domain. To all my citizens, I will give a super soaker to soak this planet and cool it off. Call in. Tell us if you care about extinction. Extinction is for me and you too, isn't it? Plants and animals disappear. I've been protesting for years. That's how I got to be king. And I did take some territory by force, with water. I've been out campaigning for years, and nature has responded. Nature has responded to my leadership. Nature has responded. Call in, Apathy Hour. Friends, viewers, people who don't care, don't bother. I dare you to call in, speak to the king directly. Directly you can talk to the king. We've been out protesting, and the king recommends in America we shockupy Wall Street and bring a revolution to all the people. We want to rise and shine once and for all. Tell me if you think we should stop advertising and get back to nature. That's what the king wants. Balance and a revolution along our warming globe. And we have people out there cheering for
Come on,
the king.
come on, come on, come on.
Yo,
Come on.
yo.
Yes, can you hear that, people? They're out there. I bet you didn't know the king could play instruments. We want a rock and roll leader, a guy who can play the drums. Teddy K, whoever, on the drums. We got all the instruments here for you, the American people. Join in our virtual studio, and it is getting warmer. The seas are rising, and I'm nervous. There won't be any more resources to exploit. We need to get back in balance on the earth. This is what we need, real leadership from the monarchy, real guidance. We need real solution all over our warming globe. The advertisements distracting us, that's part of my plan, to keep you subdued. But guess what? We have some more little creations we made to keep you entertained while you think about interesting videos that we made about apathy. And we know you don't care, and here's why. Because you're looking at screens all day long.
Yawn mower.
This here's Apathy Hour, already in progress. Watch it. What we used to call television programs is now called media. And nowadays, we have virtually unlimited media. The internet can easily lull us into a never-ending, instant gratification, binge-watching, trance-inducing stupor. But to properly think our own thoughts, we need to minimize distractions. Disconnect from your media indulgence for a few minutes. We used to say, unplug your television, back in the before times. Look up, over here. Look at me. That's right, good. To minimize distractions, Apathy Hour urges us to do something else. Take a hike, ride a bike, plant a garden. To help us realize what's going on, we need to focus, so we need some peace and some silence. To this end, here are some quiet scenes of nature so we can relax, meditate, think productively, constructively. Enjoy these nature scenes and sounds. I'll tell you what, there is something about the restorative nature of nature that is, well, restorative. Be inspired. Tell your friends, too. Apathy Hour. You can be tired, or you can be inspired.
Teddy K, a new leader in the United States of addiction. We're rocking here. We want to encourage you, get out of your car because you're driving and polluting all over the warming globe. Here it is. We all have cars. They're extracting oil. It's getting warmer every day. And we have our Space Force here as an army of love going to help us eliminate the distractions, eliminate the advertising, eliminate the language that is confusing us, turning us into individuals. We took the Indians' land divvied it up amongst ourselves and distributed televisions so we could watch. No. Under my administration, we're going to change the rules. We're going to change the code and bring a new American flag. Founding fathers are coming back to the homeland, and the ghost dance will appear right next to you constantly. You will be welcoming our new image on the American flag. Under my administration, this is Teddy K HOOeVER. And you think this is ridiculous, don't you? The hole in the ozone is related to the hole in your head. And that's what the billboard said. That's the truth. That's the advertising truth. That hole's only getting bigger, just like the hole in your head's getting bigger. So we propose to return to the wisdom of the Native Americans to give us some perspective. And we need to see them, again, because they knew how to take care of our land out there in the environment. In the environment, they knew what to do. Trust me, I'll be your leader, Teddy K HOOeVER. Write me in, select me as your new leader.
Apathy Hour, already in progress. The Apathy Hour message is clear. While we're distracted by technology, they're destroying the Earth. We're distracted by the technology in our hand, the smartphones, our desktops, high-def televisions. While we're distracted by that, they're clear-cutting our forests, they're polluting our water, they're poisoning our air. In short, they're destroying the planet while we're being entertained by our technology. That's got to stop. Your complacency is instrumental to the success of the greedy corporations who are destroying this planet right before our eyes. But first, they misdirect us just like a magician. You look over there and then bam! Where did the trees go? Look over here and then boom! Where's my clean water? Why does the air smell funny? Well, it didn't happen overnight. It's been going on all the while we're distracted by media. Imagine if our greedy, destructive entities succeed in destroying nature. Then what would we do? We depend on nature. Human life depends on trees for oxygen, bees for pollination, clean water for everything. The environment is all around us. Get out there and be a part of it. And do some good. Take a hike.
Yawn mower, rise and shine.
But the Tigers are behind me either way. They're going to vote for Teddy K HOOeVER. Whoever it is you want. And we're not sure we're getting through, but the hurricanes will reach you. The hurricanes will get you. The Space Force is out there trying hard to help with the hurricane problem, and I'm not sure they're doing anything about it. Because all we do is burn fuel to start wars. In this campaign, we want to end the wars with music, once and for all. Bring rock and roll back to a higher office. That's what I'm going to do. This is Teddy K HOOeVER. We're going to go to another short video that we have in our memory banks to try to inspire you to call in here. And if you don't call in, that's just fine. We have Teddy King HOOeVER, our new president, will take the reins of the American situation and bring it under control. We'll have harmony around the warming globe in the new world order.
Welcome to the Yawn Mower Apathy Hour, already in progress. This program will help us assess reality. It's not fancy, it's simple. You might enjoy Apathy Hour, or you might just swipe it away. Communicating this way will be difficult because your phone will constantly try to distract you with notifications, alerts, texts, warnings, funny videos, maybe even a phone call. Hello? Anyway, here's our message. Earth is a planet. We live on this planet, Earth. Without Earth, we are dookie. You see what I'm driving at here? Do you understand this relationship? My God, I hope so. Anyway, this was Apathy Hour. 1 minute at a time.
Hey, doesn't rain for 3 months, the fires burn. But I'm here to try to set things straight. The oceans are rising, and we're closing our eyes, pretending it's not happening. But it is happening. All over. Coastlines. And what we need is new leadership from the new presidential candidate who's about peace. Peace and American values. The human rights are very important, but also are the rights of the environment and the insects. This is a sad situation. We're out campaigning to the animals, the birds, seeing who's left out there. We want harmony, promoting a levolution and a new face on our build. We're going to stick with cash. The owls will be represented in our administration, as will all the other animals. All the other animals out there will contribute to a healthy, balanced environment. And I've been out protesting for years. Don't say I haven't done the hard work. I'm trying to get the message out now through the ethers all around the warming globe. We want a levolution, and we want to spread harmony all around our great world. We're hungry. This is what we want. We're hungry for change. I brought my trumpet out there to play our environmental theme. All hype, no talent. That's what you're saying out there, aren't you? But trust me, the momentum is building. This is Teddy King HOOeVER, the idea thief, the original. The original thief will steal all the great quotes, all the great ideas, all the great comments, all the great leadership moves by all the leaders around our world. All around the world we've had great leadership. And it will culminate in the campaign of Teddy King HOOeVER. This is Apathy Hour. You don't give a hoot about my campaign. Extinction is for me and you too. Two as in peace. Yes. And we have another short video we can slip in before we wrap things up.
Welcome to the Apathy Hour. Already in progress. Things are happening out there. And yet, here you sit. Meanwhile, time is passing. Forests are being cleared. Plastics are being made. Cars are being driven. But you are chilling. You are not hustling. After all, it's the Apathy Hour. 1 minute at a time.
The environment is all around us. Be a part of it.
Yes, we want a new president on our bills, on our stamps, and leading the way in the future. We are the chameleon in chief. We can change our voice, we can change our image, all to appeal to the voters, the American idiots out there. The American idiots out there, is that you? It might be you out there. I can name call like the best of them. Teddy can call you a name because that's what you like. You like to be called names. You like to be slapped around. That's what we want to do. Slap the American people into shape. Get them going. Get them motivated again to think about the environment. The yard signs are out there. The levolution has taken hold. And we're hitting all the driving and polluting cars. And the people are starting to understand they need to start walking again. They need to start hitchhiking again. They need to put their thumb out, grab a ride, and meet a citizen, an immigrant, a neighbor in this great country. And they can get around if they hitchhike. And that's part of my campaign. That's part of the Teddy K campaign. But you don't care. We're going to send the insects in while you sleep to infect your inner soul. We're going to try to correct the imbalance and bring a levolution to the people. Now we have all kinds of signs and messages, but the most important is to burn the Google Flex. We need to burn, burn, burn. And I have my Space Force behind me. They're going to help me. We're going to take down the towers, take down the digital surveillance, and once again you'll breathe out there in nature. Here is our warming globe, and finally get off your cookies campaign around the world for Teddy K HOOeVER. The aliens are on board with Teddy K. They have their super soaker and they are squirting all over because they need a healthy planet too. But there's one reality, 5G is killing us. And that's why we're going to burn the Google Flex. We're going to burn it to the ground. Protesters everywhere. Clever signs, ads, spilling, littering, everywhere. So get your super soaker, sponsored by Teddy K HOOeVER, and soak it all down. Pour it into the screen with Teddy K HOOeVER. Every citizen who supports my campaign will get a super soaker. You will love it. You fill it with water, create imbalance.
Hey, you, lazy slob. How did we become such lazy slobs? Sitting on our fat asses watching our screens, the TVs, the computers, the cell phones, the slot machines. The screens think for us now. We consume information and remain in formation. Conformation, where original thought withers and we become homogenized, blended, without identity.
There's so much media available these days that it's easy to become overwhelmed and docile. But keep your eyes open, because the idea thief is everywhere.
Yes, we're almost wrapped up here on Apathy Hour. This has been another successful live broadcast here, but it's Apathy Hour. I know you don't care. Get your super soaker. look forward to maybe seeing you and talking to you in the future. Teddy K, whoever. Remember, write me in for president of the New World Order.